What's up, everybody? I'm Adam Jones. We are here today in North Carolina. We're going to spend a day hanging out with Muc-Off Honda's Justin Brayton. We're going to see what a day in his life is like, so let's get in there and wake him up and see what's going on. Oh gosh, I hope the kids aren't asleep. What's up, Justin? You look smaller.
What's up, man?
How you doing, man?
All right.
Good to see you. It's been a while, dude.
Good to see you, yeah. Been a long time.
Yeah, I guess we're hanging out today, right?
Let's do it. Welcome to Charlotte.
All right, cool.
Come on in.
How you doing, buddy?
This is Beckham.
What's up,
You say hi. Adam and I have known each other a long time, like our European trips and stuff. I do the racing, he does the flipping. I can do my own bike work. Do I like it? No, but I can do it.
I'm pretty good
Yeah.
with checking tire pressure.
I can do oil, filter,
Yep.
about everything except the engine. I don't want to mess with the engine.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to need your chain lube, would you?
I do, actually. You wanna dial me in?
Muc-Off all weather?
We might get some rain this afternoon, so maybe some all weather. Put him to work right away. I like it.
Dang, no funnel?
No.
That is risky.
I would say the biggest thing is just having a family, like having kids. So there's time when I have to be a racer and train and all that, but there's also time when I'm a dad and a husband and all that. So really finding the balance in that has been the most difficult part. You know, we're about an hour from here at Club MX, and when I'm here, it's like just all in. My time here is solely focused on riding and training, and then when I get home, I walk in the door and I'm dad. So that's kind of nice, actually, to have the two be so separate.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it's definitely tough. The older I've gotten, the more you have to pull back on some actual training. But I'm more big on like the mental space of racing and training, and not so much the physical. I still feel like my body can handle a big physical load. That's my Supercross bike, yep. And then this is pretty much just a stock bike, just for me to have fun on riding motocross stuff. Yeah. I like to switch it up a little bit because motocross is just higher speeds and the bike's always moving underneath you. I think it's nice training, where Supercross is so like stop and go.
Yeah.
So I like to do both, but obviously Supercross is my favorite. I love it, but it is nice to ride some sand every now and again, and we've got such good tracks here at Club.
I know it's been a while. You haven't been riding a lot lately, so go out there, do a quick warm-up, and then we're going to work on your freestyle tricks, okay?
Perfect. I like it.
Yeah, quick little warm-up, and then we're gonna get them feet over the handlebars today. Yes! All right, we're here at Club MX. It looks like Justin has actually scared everybody else off the track. He has a track all to himself right now, which is perfect. We're actually headed to the big tabletop right now, and I'm gonna see if I can just, you know, nurture his freestyle career a little bit. So head to the big jump and then make hand signals like this. All right, Justin, let's go. Backflip. Backflip this time. You got it. You got it, Justin. Backflip. Ready? Just pull back. I forgot to pull back. Frustrating. Darn it. How's it feeling? It's wild, dude. Tell you what, you guys are freaking wild. Like, if you're just having a cruisy ride day, would you rather do this or like have a cruisy ride day at Supercross track? Because it seems like the Supercross track, there's no like cruisy rest. It's
I
just.
think there's no.
Well, yeah, I'm sure there isn't here
either. The track
either.
is like, if they've prepped it, this track is so fun to ride cruisy. But right now, there's no cruisy about it.
Yeah. Gravity
Here you
pulls
go.
it down
How old did you say? You're 36, gonna be 37. He's just now learning how to lube a chain.
properly.
So, bottom of the chain. How's that?
It looks pretty nice.
How's that technique?
You know, I kind of like.
And you don't want to spin it backwards. A lot of guys will get on here and spin it backwards. You don't want to do that.
Nice and simple, huh?
Nice and simple.
The storm is coming, but I'm prepared. I'll be gone for a while, but don't be scared. Right now.
All right, dude, so since you're in town, we did some riding. Thought I'd cruise you by 10 Cycles, a dealership. I started, I guess it's over 2 years now, so got the opportunity a few years ago to potentially do this. Here it is, man.
Pretty well,
I own
man.
a motorcycle dealership. Pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
That's cool. You're definitely looking ahead to your future.
So yeah, we carry KTM and Husqvarna and then specialized e-bikes. We do have some memorabilia around. Probably my favorite one is that one. That was 2009, last race of the year. I won the final moto in Steel City, and my only moto win of my whole career in motocross. So
Wow.
yeah, last race for KTM that year. The one there was Factory Honda Days. That one's pretty cool. I have a ton of stuff I'd like to bring in, but just haven't really got to it. And then to have a lot of helmets
I think custom helmets are
over the years of
coolest memorabilia.
totally, yeah, yeah. But yeah, some old school helmets up there that I've kept
Oh, yeah.
around, and then some of my favorite ones are up there. That middle one, that was Australian title. The one to the left of that was as well, and I believe that blue and white one, that was the X Games gold medal.
Oh, wow.
It's been fun just to get to know the business side of stuff as well. You know, we can be so one-dimensional and so focused on just riding and training, and so yeah, as I've gotten older, kind of start something cool. And
Good. Well, that was sweet, man. I appreciate you showing me the shop. Thank you for the hat and the sponsorship. Like, I've been searching
Dude.
for a sponsor all year, and
you're on.
I
You're
got
in
one
it.
now.
You don't even have to send me your resume, dude. You're in.
Perfect.
X Games gold medal. You're in.
Well,
Done
cool,
deal.
man. So what's the plan for the rest of the night?
Now the kids should be home here pretty soon, and little dad life. Cook a little dinner, and then the sprinter is heading to Iowa. We have a place in Iowa for the summer, so the van will be heading there, and we got to load up all the kids'
boy.
toys,
Put in some
bikes,
work.
motorcycles, you name it. So we got some loading up to do.
Oh, awesome.
So you've never ridden an e-bike?
No.
Really? They're fun, dude. So see the bar there?
Yeah.
See, now there's one, now there's two, and now there's three, so that's full power. See that?
Oh, okay, yeah.
You're almost, I know your eyes are probably getting bad, your age, but.
Dude, I am coming up to 37.
So there's one,
You would
two,
know
three. You
all
want to start on 3? Yeah, so a lot of people have never ridden those. So the e-bikes, it's like the latest craze. And we started selling those at 10 Cycles, and I've been sponsored by Specialized for years, and it's been cool to get one and ride them. And then it's a company that I've believed in for a long time. I think hands down they're the best bicycles. So now to carry them at 10 Cycles is pretty cool. This is the one trophy that's allowed in the house. The Daytona
Yeah, that's a big one.
champion trophy. This was awesome. And what's crazy is, so here you go, Adam. Pick that thing up. So after the race, like, you just think about it, you gotta put it above your head, right?
Yeah.
And I did it like no problem. I
Yeah.
didn't even think about it. But now I'm like, it's pretty heavy, huh?
So jazzed. Yeah,
Yeah.
you just did a moto at Daytona. That's
Yeah, and then I know you like to get buff.
Dude, I mean, look
So-
at me, you know? Of course.
With kids and so much stuff we have going on with life, I had to do a home gym. So I try to get my workouts in when I can. Sometimes it's at 5 a.m., sometimes it's at 8 p.m., but we obviously try and get them in. Got the Concept 2 rower, Concept 2 ski erg, and treadmill, your basic bike. Usually I'll have my Specialized road bike in here on the trainer and use that a lot, but honestly it's pretty basic. So another cool thing, talking about Daytona, when I won Daytona I was riding for the Smart Top Bullfrog Spas Honda team.
Yeah.
So they custom made me
Oh my God.
a Bullfrog Spa,
Dude, that is sick.
and then
Holy smokes.
the bottom of it is a Brayton 10,
Wow,
and then
dude.
also
They custom did that as well. So, yeah, I was pumped. They had it delivered, and it was pretty cool. So, yeah, this is like a pretty special, I guess, trophy, you could say.
So, like, did you have high expectations? Did you have middle? Like, what were your expectations coming into the 2021 season?
It was interesting because I always have high expectations to for sure be in the top 10 all the time. And I think our goals were really to mix it up inside the top 5, potentially get some podiums. And, you know, the goals weren't like crazy lofty, they weren't crazy high. They were pretty realistic with a new motorcycle, a new team, COVID, like all of it. For one, we were just all happy to be racing. For two, of course I wanted to do good, but I'm also realistic with, you know, you had so much talk about the deepest field in the history of Supercross and so many past winners, so many past champions, all in the same class. So I think it would be kind of foolish of us to go in and say we're going to podium every weekend. But to start as quick as we started with the podium at round 2, it was like the goals quickly changed. They quickly changed to potentially a race winner and a podium guy. And that was cool. That was really special to start that way, and especially for a new team, for Muc-Off, for Yariv, for Honda, for myself. It was just really neat to get off to such a fast start. And then I had a new team with Yariv from Australia coming over, and Muc-Off coming on board. We got kind of a new group of guys together, new and old, because I was so familiar working with them in Australia. So that was a pretty easy transition. I spent 2 weeks with Roxon in California right before the season started. The family and I went out and spent some time with him, and was able to kind of judge my speed against him. And when I first came to California, I was pretty confident, like, all right, I know I'm kind of in the ballpark. And he waxed me the first week, like he smoked me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like I swear I'd never seen someone ride a motorcycle so fast on Supercross. Yeah. And then I slowly chipped away at it, and it was nice to ride with someone at that level. And I think that helped me going into Houston with, you know, getting a 6th at the first round, coming back with a podium at round 2. And so I think that really helped, but it was quite different, my preparation, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the kind of the home life and not traveling so much.
Your high note of the season, I'm guessing, was your podium at round 2. Mm-hmm. And then what happened after that?
Yeah, so Indianapolis was round 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I was super confident going to Indy. We were top 5 in points leaving after the first 3 rounds, leaving Houston. And Indianapolis is typically one of my better stops. I've gotten several podiums there. I grew up in Iowa, which isn't too far from there, so it's kind of a home race for me. And I just never got the results. None of those 3 races were that great. I qualified really good. I had some great heat races, but I had a lot of crashes. For some reason, I think it was just we were on such a high from Houston that I knew I could get podiums and I could potentially win in Indy. That was my mindset going there. And I just tried too hard. I mean, 2 of the races I was well inside the top 10 late in the race trying to make passes, and I crashed. Just little crashes, you know. You tuck the front end, you end up 10th, or you collide with somebody. One of them, me and another rider came together, and I crashed and got 12th, and I was in 6th at the time, and only a couple minutes left to go in the race. So it was just results-wise, they weren't that good, but I was riding really well.
So what's it like racing like this, and then, you know, being a family man, right? You got 3 kids at home, your wife.
Yeah, I think it's awesome doing what I'm doing and having a family. Some people might think otherwise, but for me, to wake up every day with a passion that my kids get to see me have, and to truly live out a lifelong dream. I mean, my dream when I was 4 years old was to be a professional Supercross racer. And now to be living that, now my kids are 6 and 3, and a newborn. I have a week-old baby girl. And so for especially my 6-year-old, she's got to witness it. She comes to some races. She's got to be a part of opening ceremonies, which is a really cool thing for her that she still talks about to this day. She absolutely loves it. And yeah, I wouldn't hesitate to let either one of them ride, or if they wanted to, you know, for sure my son, if he wanted to try to make it a career, I wouldn't hesitate. And a lot of people, you know, think that's a crazy answer, but for me to, like, it's created such a great life for me. So yeah, I wouldn't shy away from it. I know it would tear my nerves up though. I like being the one on the motorcycle.
Yeah. You
So
take a hit, it's like,
watching would
oh
be-
man, that hurt. You see your
Yeah.
kids take a hit, it's like,
Yeah.
can't get there fast enough. I don't know how our
Yeah.
parents did it. Yeah, I know what you mean about the passion thing. It's a great thing for people to have, and it's important. You want your kids to have that because it just makes them become a certain type of person. That's important.
It's a really unique sport, but a sport that I love so much. I'll be in it for the rest of my life, whether it's a part of it somehow, you know, racing a couple more years, having my kids involved in it, whatever it is, I love it. It's I tell people all the time, other than family, it's my favorite thing in the world.
All right, question number 2. Apparently this one's super important. We almost forgot to ask it. Definitely on the list of important ones.
Let's hear it.
Favorite Paw Patrol character?
We actually had this discussion the other day. I actually like Ryder, the dude. He's not the dog. He's not any of the dogs. I like him. He cruises around on a 4-wheeler.
That's the guy that rides quad?
Yeah,
Okay.
I like him.
All right.
Thanks for coming, man. It was fun to reminisce on some old times and get out and ride again. Have you guys along for the day here in North Carolina. We had a nice day, so that was cool. And you're good with the kids, man. You might be hired.
Babysitting job.
Babysitter.
How'd you know I was looking for a job?
Yeah, thanks for coming. It was fun.
Appreciate it, man.
So really, since the last Supercross race, this is the first day he's been back on Supercross. So watching him today, he is just a tad rusty.
It's gonna be mega exciting. Are you kidding me? Come on, man, hype it up.